At 16, my dad disowned me for my brother's lie. "You're a disgrace," he yelled. 2 weeks later, his pride shattered when he found out the truth. They needed me too, but I was not going to do it anymore. The next day at school I saw the guidance counselor. I told her everything, not just about the money, but also about the months before it. The routine, the lies, and the care at home. She listened. She jotted things down. She nodded frequently, but I wasn't sure whether any of it meant anything. Nonetheless, it felt nice to speak it aloud. When I arrived home that afternoon, Dad was waiting for me with his arms crossed. Alex was already sitting on the couch, eating chips as if nothing had occurred. "You told your school that we were abusing you?" Dad yelled. I froze. "Your counselor called. Said they're opening a case. Said someone's coming to do a home visit." Alex smirked now. "Nice one, Ethan. Very mature." Dad took a step closer. "You think this is a game? Bringing strangers into our house? You want to humiliate your family? Fine. But you better pray they find something, because if they don't, you're out for good." I looked at Mom, who had just entered the room with laundry. Her eyes were large. "You threatened him?" she inquired. "He's trying to ruin us," Dad yelled. "He wants to tear this family apart because he's too lazy to take responsibility." "He's 16, she said. "You're a grown man. You don't get to threaten your child just because he finally spoke up." That silenced everyone, but not for long. 3 days later the social worker arrived. She spoke to each of us separately, asking questions and taking notes. I told her everything again. She was patient, but her expression revealed nothing. I wasn't sure if she believed me. I had no idea what would happen, but Alex did, and he panicked. The following morning, I awoke to commotion. Mom was yelling. Dad roared. Alex was crying. I came downstairs and noticed it. Mom is holding Alex's phone open to a group chat. There were screenshots, images, and texts from Alex's conversations with his friends, like the following. "Watch this. I'm going to get Ethan kicked out again, and my dad believes anything I say. El Mayo, that is." There were also videos. One of them is pretending to cry after smashing a plate. Another of him ridiculing me after I was grounded. It was all there. Everything. I remained there, transfixed, while Alex attempted to protect himself. It was just jokes. They're my friends. None of it's real. But Dad was not listening. Mom wasn't either. And for once, I didn't have to carry the stillness. I expected things to improve at this point. That Alex would face the consequences. That maybe, just maybe, I might be believed without having to bring the truth to light. So what happened next? That was worse than I could have anticipated. Because instead of punishment, apologies, or justice, they made me the problem again.